It's been a series to remember so far, and we should be in for more great theater here. Will it end tonight? It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, obviously things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, and it's been a tight series so far, and I don't think any of us thought that we'd be done in 4 or 5 games. But now, it's backs against the wall time. This series has shifted locations. Now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. And at the very least, they're going to have a raucous crowd behind them to help them try and get it done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. Desmond Jennings makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Jennings awaits the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Sliced down the line at first, and this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. So the leadoff man reaches to kick off Game 6, and with that, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't speed up your delivery too much with a base stealer on first, or you might wind up walking this guy too.
Here comes the 2-0. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Will Myers will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Ellis is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for out number one.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Evan Longoria will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Ball 1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Puig is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Wilson Betamid will be the batter. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Betamid able to lay off there as the count moves to 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder,
Yasiel Puig will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south. Here's the first offering.
breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Way outside. 1-2.
One thing about our two starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. On to first, and there were two down. And with two away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Adrian Gonzalez will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swinging a high chopper towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning. No score. James Loney leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, James Loney.
In there for strike one. 0-1.
Let's go, Dodgers!
Now a ball lined to the right side, and Loney has a base hit.
Batting seventh, left fielder,
Matt Joyce will take his cuts now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
1-0 on the way. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Go, kid. You got it, dog.
He's running towards second, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. No problem here. One away.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. Fouled back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Matt Moore will take his first cut to the ball game here. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Matt Kemp will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
And that misses inside 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
And that's the pitch that's going to give a lot of guys trouble, not just the superstars. That is big-time break right there.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now Moore with a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are two elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. And the good news is, there'll be others to come.
Carl Crawford will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Dodge your dog.
Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Fouled straight back. Goes the other way with a curveball here, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Joyce will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Ben Zobrist will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Will Myers will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. low for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Evan Longoria will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
2 out with the man at first. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Wilson Betamit would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Wilson Betamit will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Two and 0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on it.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays are in front, 1-0. A.J. Ellis will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Fouled straight back. Two pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Zach Greinke will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Come on, Dodgers!
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
We'll leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. He was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in. He's saying, what's so hard about this?
D. Gordon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And that misses for ball 1. Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Yasiel Puig, the stand-in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local station. James Loney will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, James Loney.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
1-2 pitch to Loney. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Crawford's right there to put it away for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Matt Joyce will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 1-0. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Ryan Hennigan will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
All right, Dodgers.
Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And here, obviously, in a National League ballpark, no DH. You're looking for ways to create a little offense, so the steal sign is on, and he's into second with 1 away.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now, he had him reaching there. Might have lost his balance a little bit, too, and the result, easy pop.
Matt Moore get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance. Desmond Jennings will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike.
No batter, we got him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Ball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Rays strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Adrian Gonzalez will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Came with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact, 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Matt Kemp will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is hit sharply but foul past Loney over at first base. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And here's the first pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here for Tampa Bay, and we'll get a look at Will Myers after that. He's in the on-deck circle. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looking a little off here to start the fifth.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this is past Uribe on down the line. A fair ball.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Will Myers will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Runner goes for second. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And Kemp and Puig are going to have to track this one down as it gets all the way to the wall.
Well, the decision to run from first is really going to pay off this time. I don't know if he scores if he's not running, but since he's on the move, he's able to score easily from first on the double.
Evan Longoria will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But there to take it is Adrian. A nice play by Gonzalez, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the third time through the lineup, and guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Wilson Betamit will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. 1-0. And Betamit able to lay off there as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that they don't want to challenge him. But this could backfire on you because that's another base runner, and that's going to put more pressure on him out there.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
James Loney will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Grounded softly to the left side. Barehanded pickup, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. One for the Rays on the Will Myers double. On to the bottom of the fifth, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Carl Crawford will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And that's in there for strike one. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Took something off there, but it misses ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
A.J. Ellis will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Juan Uribe will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. And this ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, that's going to be a wake-up call out there on the mound. He was cruising along with a 2-0 lead, but he makes one mistake here in location, and all of a sudden, boys, we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Zach Greinke will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Down and away, ball one. Outside, 2-1.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing earlier in the game, which was getting ahead of guys and throwing a lot of strikes.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout. He got the next guy.
D. Gordon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Matt Joyce will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Matt Joyce.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Put him away!
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Matt Moore will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Good work there by Zach Greinke, and we remain tied at 2 apiece. Yasiel Puig will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the sixth, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
No one out with a runner at second. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Swinging a high chopper, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch, and this is on the ground toward the hole, and a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Matt Kemp will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A man at third with 1 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the full count offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Now here comes Joe Madden, the Tampa Bay manager, out toward the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Heath Bell will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Hanley Ramirez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Kemp not going. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. And that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the dangerous left fielder, Carl Crawford. And this is fouled back and out of play. First and second now, 1 man out. Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And we're going to take a good look at this double steal from the camera well up here near us. You can see that both guys get about the same jump, and that moves each of them into scoring position now with just 1 out.
Second and third here, 1 man out. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
A.J. Ellis will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Juan Uribe will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Dodgers 3, the Rays 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Desmond Jennings will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Grounded to third. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now, they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and I think you know who this fella is by now. It's the all-star right-hander Brian Wilson who's set to take over.
Wilson. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Ben Zobrist will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Strike this guy out.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Oh, that's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. Now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Will Myers will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Evan Longoria will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
And here behind the plate, I think he's got a good sense that that guy's going to be off from first. And you can see him. He gets a little antsy trying to speed up his mechanics to make that throw. And ultimately, he never gets a good grip on the baseball.
Check on Jennings at second. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Wilson Betamit will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now a swing and a chance for the Gold Glover Gonzalez over at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail 3-2. Joel Peralta will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Joel Peralta.
Francisco Cervelli will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A 2-1 offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Here we go.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And oh, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Huh. That strike zone has opened up a little bit here in the late going. That's a tough pill to swallow in a spot like this, but nothing you can do about it now.
Yasiel Puig will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And EJ, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Get a hit. Come on.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Now the 1-2.
Here we go.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Matt Kemp will stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance.
Find the hole!
Let's put a few on the floor, guys.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to Zobrist for the force, and the side is retired. James Loney will be our leadoff man when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 3, the Rays 2. Paco Rodriguez will be the new pitcher.
For the Dodgers, number 75, Paco Rodriguez.
And there you see James Loney now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
James Loney.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Strike him out!
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Look at this. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Logan Forsythe will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Let's go! Shut him down!
And and maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Here you go, guys.
Here comes the 2-1. Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Ryan Hennigan will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Grant Balfour will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jose Molina will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. David DeJesus is out of the dugout here as he'll take over in left field and hit in the pitcher's spot now. Hanley Ramirez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Myers has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Carl Crawford will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Justin Turner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. On the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with one away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Juan Uribe will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. Fouled straight back. And he misses 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jose Molina will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Jose Molina.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Desmond Jennings will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Ben Zobrist will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch coming. And this is low, ball 1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Foul back. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And don't write this inning off yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Will Myers will work now on getting that tying run home from second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have come home and gotten the victory they needed. It'll set up Game 7 tomorrow for all the marbles as this one is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless ninth and finish off the Dodger victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 3-2. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is